Hello and welcome back to my channel, guys. How are you? Hope you all are fine. Guys, you are watching Inspire with Anushka. Actually, guys, we are on the way to discuss about the chapter diversity and living organism. We have studied about the classification of the organism. We already have also discussed about the various types of classifications, nomenclature, and even the purpose of classification, importance, its uses. We all these topics are gone through, but today we will discuss about the kingdoms, in which we already have discussed about the kingdom Monada in the previous video. But in this video we are going to discuss about the kingdom Protista, because this all comes under the five kingdom classification, that is Monada, Protista, Fungi, Plantia and Animalia. Okay, so let's start the topic. Protista. The Protista is this kingdom includes the unicellular algae, diatoms and protozoans. The organisms in this kingdom are unicellular eukaryotic organisms as definite nucleus, and other cell organelles are present in it. Okay, and mode of nutrition is either autotrophic in algae or heterotrophic, like by some in some protozoa. The mode of nutrition is heterotrophic. Okay, guys, so the membrane of this kingdom are mostly unicellular and eukaryotic. They are usually found in the aquatic habitats. Some Protista have the hair-like cilia or whip-like flagella for their movement. They have the different mode of nutrition. Mode some numbers are of autotrophic, like which can synthesize their own foods, like the unicellular algae like Euglena, while the others are heterotrophic, which depends on the others for the food. Heterotrophic members may be saprophytic, living on the dead matters, or the parasitic, which is living on the other organism. On the basis of this mode of nutrition, the Protista are grouped as the photosynthesis algae, that is diatoms, and decomposers, that is slime molds, and predators, that's like the protozoans. So protozoa of the genus Amoeba uses the pseudopodia or the cytoplasmic extinctions for the locomotion and for the ingestion of the food. Okay, guys, so let's have a look over the structure of Protista. So most Protista contains the membrane bounded organelles, that is the cellular parts, called mitochondria, which breaks down the complex molecule, and the process release the chemical energy that powers the rest of the cell. Okay, so in addition to mitochondria, the nucleus membrane bounded organelles called plastids, which perform the photosynthesis, are found in the Protista cells structure. So a majority of Protista reproduces asexually. Cells simply grow and divide. However, sexual recombination या फिर sexual recombination, production of the gametes and the maturation, merging of DNA for the two individuals to form the zygote, has also been observed in some of the Protistas. So let's have a look over the main characters of the Protista. The first one is the organization. The Protists have the simple unicellular, colonial and eukaryotic organization. There is a true nucleus and membrane bounded other organelles, cytoplasmic streaming and sap vacuoles. Then after, the second topic is locomotion. Locomotion is generally present. It occurs with the help of flagella in Euglena and cilia in Paramecium and pseudopodia in Amoeba. Flagella and cilia are 11 standard structure. Then flagella, there are long whip-like and structure which helps organism to propel. Some Protista have only the flagella like Euglena, while the others have the more than one. Okay, so let's talk about the cilia. These are the short fire hair-like structure present all over the body. They moves in the coordinating matter to bring about the locomotion. With the help of these ciliated Ciliates moves rapidly. They can turn, tumble, and even reverse. Cilias are considered to be the fastest predatory protists. That's like the paramecium. Next one is the pseudopodia. They are also called as the false feet. These are blunt protoplasmic extension which gives the irregular shape to the organism and helps in the movement for getting the extension in the particular direction. That is, amoeba has this type of features. Just like look over the cell wall, some protistas have covered with the cell wall most photosynthetic protists, while other do not possesses the protozoans processed. Nutrition. Some Protista synthesizes their own food. They are autotrophic, while some exhibits the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Such a dual nature is called the mixed trophism nutrition. Organisms with mixed trophic nutritions are called the plant animals. Reproduction in protists show the both sexual and asexual mode of reproduction. In the sexual, they perform conjugation. They doesn't fuse the male and female gametes, but they conjugate. They join together to form many, and their DNA merges, and after that many numbers of parameciums are birth. The last point which we have to look over is the protozoans. Protist unicellular or acellular microscopic organism possesses the typical cell structure called the protozoa in the protist. These are acellular microscopic single cell which typical cellular structure. Most protozoans are solitary but colonial also. Protozoans mostly feed upon the organic food matters. Some are carnivorous who feeds the other protozoans. Some feeds only upon plants. Most of them feeds upon dead and decaying organic matter. So guys, this is all about the kingdom Protista, in which there are some several number of animals which we have to study in the level of graduation, and in 11th also you have some glimpse of all these topics. But guys, for now this standard or this class which we have discussing, that we are only studying about the standard 9th syllabus, and you can find all these things in 12th also, in graduation also. So there you don't have to study about the character. There you have to study about the organism, just like the protozoan, the paramecium, amoeba, you have to study that. So the organism which comes under this kingdom, you have to study over there that, but what are the characters of this kingdom we have studied today, and this is enough. So thanks guys. If you like this video, then please press the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe my channel, and thank you so much for giving your special concern to me and your precious time to me. Thanks guys.